Hey guys, it is Saturday morning here in the Philippines, and today we are unboxing a Johnny Lightning Baldwin Motion Performance 2-pack from last year. This is a really cool set. I wasn't lucky enough to find it when I was in the States, so I ordered one while I was here. And actually, I may have the opportunity to get the White Lightning 2-pack too. We'll see what happens, and we probably will be doing a video on it in a month or so. But today we're taking a look at the regular set, and let me move this camera up so you can see the full package. So it has your Johnny Lightning, authentically replicated colors and graphics, die-cast metal body and chassis, as it says at the top there. Johnny Lightning to the left, and Baldwin Motion Performance. And then you see that we have a 1967 Chevy Camaro SS and 1969 Chevy Camaro SS. Should have been RSSS. As you see, it has a hideaway headlights, and it even says this in the description here. But the performance facts states, and beginning in 1967, the new partnership between Baldwin Auto Company, a Chevrolet dealership, and Motion Performance, a high-profile speed shop, went on to become one of the most famous tuners of the muscle car era. So, and then for the 1969, it has Joel Rosen, often track tested his 1969 Camaro RSSS demo vehicle to develop his various performance options. Eventually, this example was sold to a local racer. So let's flip it over and take a look at the back. And you can see that they have other 2-packs from, this is the 1967 Camaro and 1969 Camaro, which we have here in our hand. And then Royal Pontiac, which was the, I guess, Baldwin or Yanko of Pontiac. And this set has a 1966 Pontiac GTO and 1969 Pontiac GTO Royal Bobcat. And I think we did one of these sets in a video back in the summer of last year when I was in the States. I did find that set at the Walmart near me, and we did unbox it together. So the next thing here we have is a write-up about Baldwin Motion and so forth, but to make it quick, few muscle cars can provide quite the prestige like a Baldwin Motion creation. Baldwin Motion was the successful partnership between Joel Rosen of Motion Performance and Ed Simon of Baldwin Auto Company, a family-run Chevrolet dealer in Baldwin, New York. Together, Rosen and maybe it's Simonin allowed any client to buy built-to-order killer street cars, limited only by the buyer's imagination and financial resources. Baldwin Motion made to order high-performance versions of the Chevelle, Camaro, and Corvette. They even came with a performance guarantee stating that for certain models, a Baldwin Motion approved driver could deliver 120 mile per hour and 11.5 or better in the quarter mile, or the customer got their money back. No cars reportedly ever came back for the refund, so they were all fast, badass cars. Baldwin Motion Camaro supercars have caught the attention of collectors over the years and continue to hold a special mystique. And same thing with Yanko, and they forgot to mention Motion also made a Vega and made Novas and such. They just mentioned Chevelle, Camaro, and Corvette, but there was the Motion Vega, there was also Motion Novas and such, along with the Yanko Novas. The Motion Vega is the one that I really dig. They actually made those sometimes with big blocks in them, believe it or not. So let's get these guys off the card and take a look at them. And I've already kind of torn it, and these actually tear really nicely, as you can see. Like, it looks like it's sealed, but I just flip it up and it tore very nicely. You could actually re-glue this and nobody would probably ever know. I was contemplating if I get the White Lightning set to open it, because yeah, as I said, you can barely tell it's open and the cars are gone out of it. So yeah, it's tempting to open the White Lightnings when we get them, but I'm not sure I will do that. We also will probably have a Superbird White Lightning coming, so we'll do a showcase on White Lightnings one day, but I don't know if we'll unbox them or not. So here you have your double blister here holding the two Camaros. Let's go ahead and start with the 67. And very nicely done car, and it even has the Stinger hood that these performance dealerships were noted for. Dana used this hood, Yanko used this hood, and then Motion used a hood, obviously. Nicky used a hood, so very popular amongst these car dealerships for these COPO big block Camaros. So this is a 67, probably 427 car. And it is the SS, as you see, has the standard headlights and such. It looks really good, and I guess you would call this tuxedo black with the white interior and the white wraparound nose stripe. And then you have your red lines with the rally wheels. It looks very, very nice. And as you can see, it does have the SS tail lights, standard Camaro tail lights. If it was an RS, your marked backup lights would be in your rear valence. And it is a non-spoiler car, which is cool because most of the COPO cars were like a 6-cylinder trim with the SS suspension and such things like that, but the trim was very basic, like the 6-cylinder style interior and body, which would have been no spoiler and such, and probably a flat hood. That's why these guys threw on this Stinger style hood. And this is metal on metal and rubber tires, of course. The hood does open, and this one does not open very far, so you cannot really see in there too well, but that's a problem sometimes with some of these opening hoods. The hinge jams up in the interior and you can't get it open all the way. So I'm not going to force it open because I do not want to break anything. And then we have the demo car that they use to test all their features and stuff on. So this is really cool. It has the big wide slicks on it with the Goodyear white letters, and then you have even your chalked numbers on the windshield from the drag strip. And as you can see, it does have the hideaway headlights, which was the RS option, SS in the grille. Cal induction hood, does not have the Yanko or Baldwin Motion hood. Motion actually had a higher hood on some of their cars too. That was kind of cool, but this one doesn't have it. And it has a really cool color combination. The orange, which would have been Hugger Orange that year, with the black vinyl top. And as you can see, the 69 also had your backup lights in your rear valence when you had the RS trim. Those are the RS tail lights and the SS emblem. And one thing to point out, like 67 and 68s, the gas filler tube was behind the emblem on the rear panel. On 69, the gas filler tube was behind the plate. So that was one difference in 69 from the 67 and 8, along with new wheel openings and a few other new things for 69. And this one, the hood, I can't even get it to open a little bit. So sorry guys, I can't pop that open for you guys. And I think in my last video too with the M2 trucks, I'm sorry I forgot to actually open the hoods on those trucks. And those hoods actually open fairly easy. I'm trying to zoom in one last time to give you a look at these guys. So they look really badass sitting there next to the old barn and such. Love the orange 69. The black 67 is pretty cool too, but I love that drag racing like stance of the 69. Looks really, really good. So that's it today, guys. A little story of Baldwin Motion and Camaros, and this is a really cool set. Highly recommend it. There's another set that's out there too with I think a 69 and a 70. The 70 is really cool because it has the striping that Motion is noted for. Those big wide body stripes that taper from small to large as they go to the back of the car, and they usually wrap around with the Motion spoiler, which Motion also had a very unique rear wing that they used to put on cars, especially in the 69 Camaros and such. So that is it for today, guys. I appreciate you watching. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back next week with some mini GT stuff for you guys. So please stay tuned. Thank you.